everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Alright, back on the Diamond Dynasty. We're 2 games back. Give All-Star one more shot. If I don't do good, I gotta go down a level. Alright, let's go.
Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
I'm not a big fan of this dude.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swinging a foul out of play. That one missed.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
I haven't even pitched 3 yet. Oh, God.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Corbin Carroll.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Crowd's booming.
Ripped on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Willie Stargell.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch.
That one's in there. 0-1. Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Troy Gloss in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fouled off left side. Stargell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That just misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Kyle Manzardo getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. And we're back. J.D. Martinez stands in. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hesung Kim digs in now. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
This one drilled right center field. That
Oh
one
my
head
God.
for the fence and gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball for a strike.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air right side. Martinez sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 1 down. And now the DH, Eggy Rosario.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, left field. Kiner sizing this one up. Makes the catch. 2 away down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and that'll... And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Kluber back to work. Base hit into right center.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be a
righty reliever out of the pen, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. So digging in, Tony Clark. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
He goes down looking. Here is Marcus Semien. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. In plenty of time to first. And Semien. Well, 1-run game. Justin Turner now at the plate. Out to center. Meisner. And out number 1 on the grab.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Turner batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Oh my God, what a pitch.
Let's go. For the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll, rolled out to second in his first at bat. Up the middle, Semien fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Okay.
Matt Brash comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. And now 3-1. Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going. No outs. Runner at first. And here is Cameron Meisner. And it's fouled off.
One and one.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll settles underneath it, puts it away for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Brash is just one strike away.
2-2.
Inside. And that's ball 2. And misses inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the
Big
outer
pitch
half was
here.
open.
Oh my
And
God.
that's the ball game. And a 1.
That was nuts.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the London.
All right, let's get super strategic.
Now it's the shortstop,
here.
Trey Turner. Grounds one to short. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
No,
and it gives them the lead in the first.
Call.
It's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Martinez makes the catch for the out. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Troy Gloss. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's
a ball.
off the inside edge. And that's ball
1-1.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering
the ball.
upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Right.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Not anymore.
foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pop fly.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. In the air, left side. Kiner settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end. Kyle Manzardo getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Here is JD Martinez. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now here is Hesung Kim.
He's going to start throwing outside the box.
And that is out of play.
Make him pitch it out.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes
Make him pitch.
Foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
You have to pitch me, my boy.
Man at second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here is Ralph Kiner. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
We got to keep him on the mound as long as possible.
Satchel comes to the plate. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh.
We got to get this guy out of here.
And the first pitch misses.
Make
for
him
ball
pitch.
1. Martinez on at second with 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left. Satchel kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Fans another. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Ryan back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish.
Outside.
This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Lifted in the air, right field. Martinez hauls it in for the out. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
1 out, bases empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Swing, and he breaks his back. Slinging it to first in time. Eggy Rosario will hit next.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
Got
This
it
dude's
swinging.
good.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up. Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
got him swinging for the K. Slider
He's
got
only
him
got
for
3
strike
pitches.
3.
I gotta watch out.
Tony Clark getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now it's Marcus Semien. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive.
There we go.
Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Wilmer Flores. In there for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
One ball, 2 strikes.
His energy's low.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. High in the air out to right. Martinez has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Here's Turner now. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kiner makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. Just missed. The shortstop takes a ball.
2-0.
And there's the strike. Two outs. That's hard hit on the line. Meisner makes the catch. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Left field. Stargell has it sized up. And there's 1 away. And now J.D. Martinez doubled his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Turner to first, and they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Hesung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Right side, Manzardo. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
It's actually tough. I need to go open some packs. I only got one, psych. I'm thinking if I should start on rookie. This is so bad. We'll get Dustin May. We'll get Dustin May, Peter Zerlecki, and then Chris Martin. Dustin May, Peter Zerlecki. Okay.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you... Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starter, Joe Ryan.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Carlos Beltran leading things off and takes a strike. Fought off foul.
Really gonna work on my
Chris,
accuracy
the GBL
this
is
game.
different for a lot of reasons, and one of those reasons is having only 8 teams in the league. How does that impact these teams?
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 1 away. So digging in, Gil Hodges.
Most obvious difference is you get really used to seeing these other pitchers, and it's not like they're running through a pitching book with 30 different teams anymore.
Martinez. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. So who does it help more, the pitchers or the hitters?
I think it helps the hitters because they become more familiar with the pitcher's stuff. The shortened schedule, it doesn't help, though, and that cuts into the amount of at-bats they get. So the GBL,
1-1.
It's just a different beast, Boo.
Ground ball here.
Way run for strike 2.
1-2.
Let's cook. Here we go. Let's
Well,
cook.
that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of...
That was huge.
Now it's the right fielder, JD Martinez. A swing and a miss, and
Okay,
that's strike
fastball
one.
straight
Chris, it's a
down the
lot
line.
easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah,
It's
there's a
going high.
ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I've definitely questioned it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
That's off the inside corner, and a count 1-2. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to
Okay.
New York, back
I
to
got
San
this, too.
Francisco,
He's pretty
and then
easy.
back to New York.
Thanks, that didn't make me feel any better.
Stepping in, Haesung Kim. Fly ball down the line. Carroll hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Ralph Kiner. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still
Make
got a
him
check
pitch it
swing
out.
out of it. He's going to have to make an
him
adjustment
pitch it
and
out.
make it fast.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Top of the second. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. On the outside
That's
corner
nuts.
for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. This is Willie Castro.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The shortstop takes a ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Oh, this
Fights it
dude's
off. We'll
nice.
see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. No score here in the second. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And ball 1 to Judge.
1-1.
Two out, space is empty. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
1-2.
Next offering
Ball, that's
upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle,
got a
but you
full count.
also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Martinez
Let's go.
squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
0-1.
Line drive.
Oh,
Caught.
my.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Alex Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And fouled off. This to third, down the line, and it's foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Tony Clark. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. Top half of the third inning. Brian Reynolds here.
Closer.
On the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate.
Cooked him.
Pitch up to the heater. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And downstairs. Top of the third, no score. Drilled to right,
Oh,
way
God.
back there, and that is gone.
I knew that was a bad pitch.
And they take the lead. It's 1-0. 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll. And a slider in there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty.
That's the ball low.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses.
No ball.
And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. Now 1 away. So now the DH spot, Wilmer Flores. That clips the corner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. In the air, out towards right center.
Drop, 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 drop.
Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cameron Meisner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
1-2 is the count.
This could end it.
Good one, good one, good one, good one. We're alive. We're alive.
And that
Life.
puts the tying run on base.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Hit to
Oh,
right,
that's good.
and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The final one. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Down the middle for a strike. And we're underway in Baltimore. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Ball. 2-1.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Martinez has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Digging in, Gil Hodges.
First baseman, Gil Hodges.
He was late there, strike one.
In the on-deck
0-1.
circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball
Ball.
early in the count.
1-1.
And that one is
Ball.
inside.
2-1.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2. And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. Bats in there, 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
All right, let's cook.
Kiner makes the play, and it's out. And here is JD Martinez. Up and
That's the
in,
ball.
and that's ball 1. Just
Nope,
missed.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one.
All right, this is huge here. Is he gonna walk me? I gotta track his ass. Bro!
Strikes. 1 out. Hesung Kim digs in
Come
now.
on, bro.
And a swing and a
He's
miss.
cooking me. He's cooking me.
0
He's
balls,
cooking
1 strike.
I hate these tall pitchers. They're so hard to read.
Comes up empty.
I think he was a little excited
0-2.
there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
1 ball, 2
That missed by
strikes.
a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
Let's get him to pitch it out.
And that's
Ball,
too
hands
high.
up.
Pitch it out.
1
Pitch it
out,
out.
base is empty.
Oh,
And that's 2 in a row.
102 is nuts.
Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 1 with a slider.
1
Oh
on
my
the
God.
gun, swing and a
0-2.
miss.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes.
He's going
Take
out the
some notes
box.
from the
yeah.
dugout.
Got him.
God. Okay, that dude's
All set for the
dangerous.
start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Now pitching. Carter.
Okay.
Fouled off. He was late. This one
Oh, my
belted
God.
deep left field, on its way, gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. This is Willie Castro. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just want to pop fly this
That
guy
one
out
was
of here.
inside.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. High fly ball out to left field. Kiner. And there's one down. Here comes Aaron Judge. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Looks like he wants the signs again. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Into the bullpen and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's
We gotta get
2-0.
this guy out the game.
Now he steps off to reset. Brian Reynolds here. Just
Left hand.
right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Simeon toss over to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Jorge Polanco will hit next. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Okay.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This is Corbin Carroll. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. He's in there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Backfoot slider ties him up, struck him out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Cal Raleigh. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. And
I gotta make this guy
102
pitch.
on the radar gun. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising
along.
along.
Let's go.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Let's get on base.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Tony Clark stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one inside. Look out. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now, Gil Hodges. And that drops in for a strike. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Santana takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rowland. That's a slider for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. 2 outs. That one down the line. And foul ball. 0-2 now.
1-2.
Fuck.
The other way.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the
I
pen
should
to
know
lock
this
down
guy
a
by
win.
now.
So this game has gone
He's
to
gonna
plan,
pitch out the
more or
box
less.
way,
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Marcus
too much.
Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
What I said.
Right now,
I
behind
know
in the
this
count,
guy
2
by
balls
now.
and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a
Gotta
little
come
bit,
down to
slightly
center
up,
here, boy.
slightly in.
Oh,
Just
nope.
missed.
Walk me then. Walk me. I'll take it.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh,
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
that was a cook.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. There's a swing and a miss.
All right, we gotta slow it
0
down
balls, 1
here.
strike.
He's sinking my ass.
And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little
0-2.
bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. So digging in, Cameron Meisner. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game. The shutout in this.
Tough. This is a tough mode, I must say. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll be coming right back with a NBA Sims next. See ya.